Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. It's your boy DeSuzman, and this video is very overdue. Very sorry about that. Listen, when you're a poor, starving college student, you have to do the homework. You know, you don't have time to make videos like this. But so yes, the PS5. I'm finally getting around to it, and I'm just gonna go ahead and knock out like the PS5 and Astro's Playroom at the same time, considering it's basically like Astro's Playroom is more like a tech demo for it. So that's kind of what I'm keeping it as. But oh my god, guys, let me tell you, the PS5 is incredibly well made. It is incredibly well made. Just a couple features, just in Astro's Playroom here, and in everything. Like literally, it has the touchpad with the vibrations, and it has the adaptive triggers, which are absolutely nuts. Like I've played a couple different games. Of course, Astro's Playroom, Spider-Man, Demon Souls, and Call of Duty, which I'm all making videos in the next couple weeks on. But let me tell you, every single game has a different way it uses the controller, and the controller is definitely 100% the best selling point for the PS5. Xbox has got nothing on the PlayStation right now, like for real. The consoles are about the same. They load incredibly fast. The PS5, like I think on the original Spider-Man game on the PS4 Pro, it would load across the map in probably like, I don't know, 3-4 minutes maybe, and that's, you know, that's generous. But in this game, like Spider-Man Miles Morales, which is you know, very similar to the first one, it literally loads in about 2 seconds flat. Astro's Playroom here loads in about 2.5 seconds flat. Basically, there's no more load time. If there is a load screen, you barely even notice it. Like if you look down to check your phone, it's done. Like there's really nothing to do. Even the hints, like kind of like Ghost of Tsushima, they're extending the hint bar for longer periods just because it loads so fast you won't be able to see the hints. So they've been implementing that with a couple of games. I think Demon Souls is a little bit like that. But yeah, this thing is absolutely nuts. In Astro's Playroom, there's a couple different features, like for example the monkey here where you're just climbing up the wall. It feels like you're grabbing a rock every time, and you use the motion control to make your arms go upwards. And there's so much to it, man. And it's like every texture sounds different. Like for example, in Astro's Playroom, if you're walking on like metal, it'll feel different than if you're walking on like water or ice or anything. Like there's so many different types of vibrations and different like strengths of vibrations. Like some will kind of be like a small buzz, others will feel like a rock's hitting you or something. And it really does great with that. And the adaptive triggers are so cool because it's stiff depending on what you're doing. Like if you're grabbing a rocket, it literally has like a slight stiffness to it. If you're flying the rocket, they'll vibrate while you're pushing down. And also the coolest part about the rocket is it has like spatial awareness. So if the blasters are really close to a rock, the controller will actually vibrate at a higher frequency than if you're just flying through midair. So it's amazing how it knows that, dude. It's blew my mind. I've had nothing but a great time with PlayStation 5 so far. The graphics are absolutely incredible. The loading's incredible. I really don't know anything bad to say about the game. Now, there's a couple things that might not make it a perfect score. Like for example, the size. I mean, the thing is larger than life. I'm not gonna lie. I got this thing and I put it where my soundbar is, and the thing is like seriously like 2 or 3 feet tall. So it's hard to hide, I guess, but I mean it's not that much. It almost becomes invisible after a while, even though it's a beautiful console, by the way. But it does turn invisible after a while because you're just so into the game, you know. A couple other things that I really didn't like about it is it starts you off on capture mode. With when you're recording videos, you have to record it. Does it automatically as like a what was it now? It was like some sort of WIN file or something like that. Anyway, it's a file that no one absolutely uses. I don't even remember the name of it because it's so minute. But now it gives you an option to do MP4, but then you have to like restart your system, and it was an absolute nightmare. Actually, I had to record this gameplay for every single game I did 2 or 3 times, just because the format was wrong, and Premiere does not like the default format for the PS5. So if you guys check out the PS5, I would definitely recommend changing that setting before you do any sort of screen captures or anything. But It's not that hard of a deal. It's just kind of annoying. Another annoying part is every time I start my TV, it automatically starts the PS5, and then it automatically switches to that input. And I turned it off in the settings for the PS5, and I turned it off for the TV settings to do that. And for some reason, it'll still do it occasionally, and it's very frustrating. I feel like they'll update that, and it will go away eventually, but it does make for a bit of a hassle. If you're trying to watch TV and not play the PS5, it's really annoying. If you're trying to play the PS5, then it works great, because then you don't have to worry about changing input or anything. But I don't know, it's like a give and take. It's kind of good, kind of bad. It's not horrible. Other things, this sucker runs in 4K, just like the Xbox Series X. Comparable to that, it runs in 60 frames a second, so it is just so smooth. I went back and I tried to play on my PS4 again. I have it in my room now, and it's like I can't even go back. Like, honestly, once you go to PS5, there's just no way possible you can go back to PS4. It's actually impossible. But this thing is nuts. Now, Astro's Playroom. Now, this was a very well made. Like, this is a perfect representation of what the PS5 is about. It showed off almost all the functions of the remote itself, from the microphone vibration to the motion controls. And I have to say, this is the most going back to the console real quick. This is the most innovative console I've seen since the Wii first came out with the Wii motion controls. Like, that's literally how good it is. Now, to Astro's Playroom, like I said, it does a really good job of showing off what mostly the controller and the console has to offer, and it's really cute. I mean, it's not exactly a neckbeard style game, but it's really cool, and I think PlayStation is trying to appeal to younger audiences and stuff like that. But this game was so much fun. Like, I platinumed the game after what is it, like a couple I put many hours, at least probably 15 plus hours in the game. I'm just getting the platinum trophies for it, and the platinum trophies are fantastic. I mean, the game goes into like the different eras of gaming, from the PlayStation 1 all the way to of course the PlayStation 5, and each level is designed specifically for that era of console and the stuff made in there. And then it puts it in your labo room afterwards, which is so cool. But yeah, man, this whole thing, it's just so well made. Because there's like little references, some of the little characters in the game. Like, for example, I'll try and put in here if I remember, but the odds of me doing that are slim to none. But there's a Kratos in a boat with Boy, and they have a whole bunch of like PlayStation exclusives in there, and they're hidden through these little like Mii characters, hidden throughout the world. And there's like so many different references. I found a couple from like Resident Evil, I found Horizon Zero Dawn, I found God of War. And honestly, you probably miss it if you're just trying to do a speed run, but if you take your time and play it, oh my gosh, it's so rewarding. The secrets are all fun to get. The game never gets repetitive. Every level is completely different. And it's funny because like there's really not that much your character does. I mean, it's kind of like run, jump, and punch, and that's kind of it. But you're just so engrossed in the world that you don't even recognize it. Like, even though I had to record so many different times, I still have fun playing it. I mean, it's not like I ever did not enjoy playing the game. Because in all that, the vibrations, you feel the vibrations in the remote, even just walking. So every footstep you can feel, and it's like, with the PlayStation 4 Pro, I think it had like the audio, well, kind of audio, but mostly the visuals there, the audio and the visuals, and you were kind of really into the game like that. But now with the PS5, you are fully immersed in the game. Like, there's 3D audio, so your ears are active. The games are 4K, 60 frames, are beautiful. Your eyes are really into it. Now your hands, you almost feel like you're actually in there. Like, if you get hit by a boulder, you feel like you're getting smacked by that thing. So, yeah, it's a wonderful tech demo for the console, and I can't wait to see the other PlayStation 5 exclusives. Oh man, I'm getting Cyberpunk in 3 days. Now they're not going to add backwards compatibility. I mean, they're not going to add compatibility to the PS5 yet, but I'm sure they will, which I'm going to be super excited about. But I'm going to play it just as is, but I think it's going to be great on the PlayStation 5. They picked a great time to launch that game because this console can really handle itself. Like, let me tell you right now. A quick feature of the PS5 that I forgot to mention. They have this thing called a switcher. So the switcher, what it does, and I'm sure almost everyone watching this probably knows about it already, is if you're playing like Astro's Playroom and you're like, hey, well, I'm kind of getting tired of this. I kind of want to go to Demon Souls. And so you can use the Switcher app and you can go straight over there, and it takes, we did it from like a cold start. So you cold start your console, you go to Astro's Playroom, and then you quick switch over to Demon Souls, and then you load Demon Souls, and you're in-game in less than a minute. Which is absolutely nuts. Like, that process right there would take like a whole freaking hour on the PS4 Pro, and it is wild. The fans, you can't hear the fans at all. Like, it's quiet. It runs like a charm. Well, I mean, you hear the fans occasionally, but it's like a low hum. There's really nothing to it. It is absolutely nuts. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I would definitely check this thing out. Even the boss battles in here keep you engrossed. And now, if you mute the actual TV or whatever you're playing it on yourself, then you can still hear the audio through the remote, like the sound effects, the feeling, the vibrations, everything. You can still hear it. So like, you don't necessarily need to have volume to have a great time playing. And that's just another set of immersion it has. The 3D audio works really good, especially not really in Astro's Playroom. I didn't use it too much, but definitely in Demon Souls I saw so much of the 3D audio. It was absolutely nuts, especially with like the dragon effects, but I'll do a video on that later. And right here in this part of the video, it's really a Tekken reference. So like I said, if you're just like paying attention and you're just going out your way to explore, it's just absolutely nuts what you can find. It is crazy. Also, I'm very sorry for the audio. There's a hyena in the background apparently. I have like a whole freaking dorm living at my house, so forgive my audio errors. There's really nothing I can do about it. Yeah, everything in the game functions differently. It has a different feel, and this is like that for all the games. The backwards compatibility with PlayStation 4 runs flawlessly. Like, I really haven't had any problems with it. I mean, you literally just plug your PS4 remote right into the console there, and then bang, it automatically has Bluetooth on it. Right here in the game, oh, sorry, I forgot to show you guys that, but yeah, the adaptive triggers also have pressure sensitivity. So like, if you're grabbing onto a weak rock really hard, the rock will actually break, so you have to press down on the triggers lightly in order to make sure that, you know, you're staying on the rock or whatever. So that is so cool. That is so cool. I can't wait to see what else they use with that, because right now, you know, like I said, the only thing that's really PlayStation 5 is Astro's Playroom and like Demon Souls. And the other ones have some adaptive stuff to it, but like not like Astro's Playroom. That really has the most stuff. So I'm super excited to see what they do with it. So just giving the PlayStation 5 a letter grade here, it is absolutely perfect. Like I said, besides those couple flaws I mentioned at the beginning, it's a perfect console. I'm just gonna give it like a 98, 99 out of 100. Like, there's really no reason not to get this. This is the best console out there right now. Like, I'm playing Call of Duty with PC gamers, and I'm actually on their level. Like, the graphics are on PC level, the gameplay is on PC level. Like, it's finally, this reinvented the way gaming truly is played. And it's just, I don't know, guys, check it out for yourself. It's crazy. Now, Astro's Playroom. Now, like I said, it is a kid's game, but my goodness, did it give me a ton of nostalgia. Like, just in like the lore of it and everything. Like, I was going through, especially PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 4 levels. I physically shed tears because I was just so emotionally invested. That was literally my childhood, and they did such a good job in like bringing back the nostalgia factor. So if you're, I don't know, if you're kind of mid-20s, 30s, anything, if you're just a big gamer all your life and you're kind of older or whatever, this is a perfect game. Like, you can go back and play the PS1 level, and then literally you're just so moved by it because it's like that was your era. So I don't know, I was super engrossed in the game. It was adorable. I really didn't have any major issues with it. The loading was fast. The gameplay was fun. I mean, I guess the only thing is, it's, you know, it's kind of short, but it's not meant. It's, like I said, it's more of a tech demo. So, you know, I'm just gonna give Astro's Playroom a perfect grade, 100%, because, yeah, I mean, I don't see what could be wrong about it. If you play it, it doesn't matter what age you are. It's fun for the whole family. It's adorable. It's fun, and the like I said, the haptic feedback on the remote feels absolutely insane. There's no reason why anyone would not like this game. Even people who don't like platformers, I would still recommend it. I mean, if you don't like platformers, heck, maybe this might change your opinion of platformers. You never know. But anyway, I had a wonderful time with it. I'm trying to think of what else the PlayStation 5 has to offer at this moment. I mean, you know, they're talking about getting some plans together. Oh, they have the Collective. So if you have PS Plus, you can get the PS Collective right now. Get a whole bunch of PS4 title games for free, basically, which I would go check that out. That is an incredible offer they're giving in there. So I would definitely hit that up because there's a lot of good games in there. I mean, a lot. And I'm excited to see, like I said, what they have planned for the future of this. So that's about it for me. Giving the PS5 100%, giving Astro's Playroom, giving PlayStation 5 a 99, giving Astro's Playroom 100%. So I think that this is the best launch I think PlayStation has ever had. I'm lucky enough to be one of the 20 people in my location to actually get one. That's the thing they really got to work on, is they got to crank these consoles out faster because they're just in such high demand. For good reason, too. I mean, really the most successful launch in history for Sony. And it's just, it keeps on getting better. Like, you don't think that, you know, gaming could get any better. You think the PS4 Pro is, like, the greatest it can possibly be. And then you play this, and now it literally puts the PlayStation 4 to shame. Like, it really does. So, I would definitely recommend buying a PlayStation 5, guys. I mean, I'm serious. I mean, it might be expensive. It's $500. And if you want another controller, it's $70. But let me tell you, it'll reinvent the way you play the game. There's no reason why you shouldn't get one. It is so incredibly good. Well, guys, that's about it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like or a comment, and just tell me if you guys have one, what you thought of it, and if not, just tell me what you're looking forward to when you do get one, because obviously you're going to buy one. So now that I'm out of school, I actually have time to make some videos, so coming your way pretty soon, we're going to have Demon Souls review, we're going to have Spider-Man review, and Call of Duty review. And then I'm going to be absolutely insanely involved with Cyberpunk for probably a long time. I'll try to make a review video in the middle of it, but I'm planning on playing all 3 storylines and everything, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, thank you guys everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, everyone.